This is the game I'm going to be reviewing, just in case you didn't know. Saints Row the Third. It's hard for me to describe just exactly what this game is, so I think I'll just let this thing do it for me. Yeah. Saints Row the Third is an open-world action game that was released in November this year. As I'm sure you've probably guessed by now, it is the third title in the series. The game was developed by a company called Volition and produced by THQ. The game is set in the fictional city of Steelport, which makes it different from the previous two titles which were both set in Stillwater. You got all that down? Okay, let's move on to the not boring part of the review. Okay, let me just go on ahead and get this out of the way. Just want to get it out of the way. Just get it out of my system so that way I can make the most professional review possible. I f***ing love this game. Saints Row the Third is this wacky and crazy open world game that you can do so much in, and all of it is just catered to just making sure that you have the most fun possible when playing this game. I mean, there's so much that you can do in the game. There's so much that you can customize with your characters. I mean, the level of customization is just insane. I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw what I did with that guy in the beginning of this little review thing. You know, the fat smurf. Yeah, that guy. And another thing that I thought was pretty cool is that Volition did this thing where they made it to where you can actually download characters from the I think it was the Initiation Station. I think that's what it's called. Basically, it's just this thing where actual members of the community, the people who are playing the game, can upload characters that they've created to the Saints Row official website and let other people download those characters and play as them in the actual game. I just think that this is a really cool thing that they did, and it really lets the imagination of the community run wild, and it lets them share their creations with the rest of the community. It's just a really cool idea, and even if you aren't the most imaginative person, you can just go online, download one of these characters, and have it just grand old time.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy.
I think what I like most about this game is the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously. There are other games out there who do use a serious atmosphere, this serious story, and this serious situation in which it draws in its audience that way, but this game is more focused towards making sure that the player has fun playing the game, and that's what I really like about it, because I do have a lot of fun playing the game. It's a really fun game to play, and I think that that's just a really important aspect of a video game, is to make sure that it's fun to play.
How we gonna find Zemos? Look for the cat in here who isn't excited to be eating a ball gag? Fuck out of here, man. Oh, well, shit, that's convenient.
They went this way.
Now, there have been a lot of good things that I've said about this game, but it's not perfect. It has its issues, it has its glitches, and it has its mechanics that I think could stand to be improved. For example, I've gotten stuck in buildings and I've had to restart because I couldn't get out. I've had frame rate drops, I've had console freezes, I've had all kinds of stuff. And another thing is that you can't really replay missions after you complete them in this game, which, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it'd be that big of a deal, but considering you could in the previous titles, it doesn't really make much sense that you no longer can in this game. I mean, the missions are so fun and unique, it's kind of annoying that you have to restart the whole campaign just to re-experience these missions. So, yeah, it's great, but it's not perfect. But even with these issues, you still get a game that's still very fun and very fulfilling to play. I mean, you can literally do just about anything you'd want to in this game. Well, not anything, but You can do so much in this game. I mean, if you want to fly around in a jet that has microwave lasers and homing missiles, you can do that. If you want to blow up zombies with a sonic wave emitter as a well-endowed gimp, you can do that too. Well, say you get bored of that. Well, what's stopping you from pulling out a rocket launcher and blowing them all to smithereens? Well, while the rocket launcher was fun and all, you're aching for something different. Well, what's stopping you from pulling out a laser rifle and burning holes into their heads the size of quarters? Or you could use a laser shotgun, whichever one you prefer. Or what if you feel like smacking around some gang members with a gigantic purple dildo? Well, you can do that in this game. Just like you can do a lot of other things in this game. This is just the smallest example of the things that you're able to do in this game. The amount of fun you can have in all kinds of things. So, if this review, if what you've seen so far from just this video has made you interested in this game, then I highly recommend picking it up. I've had a lot of fun with it, and it's been just a blast.